I'm delighted to now introduce Jack Tang, CEO of Urban, who's going to be talking to you about his at-home wellness business.
Hi everyone, my name is Jack and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Urban, formerly Urban Massage. Just a quick show of hands, I'd love to know in this room, how many of you have heard of Urban or Urban Massage? Okay, great. And how many have you used us in the past? Fantastic. So today I'm going to share with you the journey of starting Urban since sort of mid-2014 until now. So myself, I'm one of two co-founders. My co-founder is Giles and is the CTO of the company. We both actually founded a business prior to Urban, and that's really where our sort of entrepreneurial journey started. We both were at university back in sort of 2010, 2011, when the tuition fee increases were happening. At the time, we wanted to utilize our technology and our mindset in building technology to help students to unlock their potential to find jobs whilst at university. So we founded a website called studentjob.com, which became UK's largest job site for students at the time. But that story really kind of is the learning for us to what has helped us to build Urban. I guess the learnings back in the day was that we didn't really know where to start. As with anyone, you have an idea. Often you think, where do I start? Trini sort of highlighted about ideas. For me, the attitude is that ideas are great, but really they're worth nothing until you really execute on your idea and start solving problems and adding value to your customers. So the journey was really, really fascinating because throughout the whole time it was, where did we start? Who are our customers? How do we find customers? How do we make money? All of those things were definitely a journey of test and learn. To start off with, we were ultimately trying to help students to find jobs. So we had to build the technology. We had to speak to a bunch of employers. We had to find students. And again, the community aspect of our business was something that really helped us to grow and really helped us to spread the word. But fundamentally, fast forwarding to Urban, Urban was founded really back in 2014 after we managed to exit the student job to a larger job board. But really was founded based on passion and based on a really deep mission that we really wanted to solve. And it all started when Giles and I, we both have regular treatments, whether it's sort of having personal trainers or having massages or whatever it might be. But often when we speak to the professionals, we often found out that when they work in a salon or a brick and mortar venue, firstly they're self-employed. So they're still kind of operating as a self-employed entrepreneur. But then they take away usually 20 to 25% of the take rate. So if you're paying 60, 70% of a treatment, the professional will often take away a very little proportion of share of economics on that. So what we wanted to do was basically to, again, utilize our skills, build technology to ultimately help empower this layer of the supply chain, the individual workers within the wellness industry, to be able to offer their services directly to the public, which obviously then sort of became Urban. So we started off really with this mindset and this mission to help empower professionals, enabling them to utilize our technology to offer their services in a very unified way. Ultimately, what we did was that we built up this technology set whereby we are able to offer them business software, a marketplace, and a network where they're able to be connected with their end consumers. To that end, the customers on the other side, as many of you are users or have heard of us before, are able to then book wellness services to you within 60 minutes, which is something that is not been achieved within the space prior to Urban. I guess really the story here is that Urban is a highly mission-driven business. We really focus on the core proposition, and whilst we have two-sided marketplace in terms of the professionals as well as the customers, really focusing on the customer pain points, particularly on the practitioner side, where often they're not provided with the opportunity to be able to have a much higher share of economics. Sorry, I lost my thread. It's ultimately the reason why we founded the business. I guess huge unprepared, but I guess some of you have used our service, and I'm sure would probably have some questions. Breaking format a little bit, but I'd love to open up to the floor if you have any questions, just on the journey, on the service, or anything like that in particular.
May I kindly request, good sir, that we, if you have some questions, fantastic, and we're going to have an opportunity in about 20 minutes for them to ask away. So
okay, sure. Perhaps I'll save those questions later. But yeah,
I enjoy your enthusiasm and I respect it.
But yeah, no, I'll be open to questions later on, and yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jack.